Hello guys, Juicing back with another video of Catia V5, and in this video I'm going to do something special, and that is trying to make a different sort of designing project that I generally work with my friends and other people in my spare time, and I also will show you how do I design something like that if something comes up. So it's what I'm thinking to design is it's something you can say as a mask that can help you to properly trim your beard if you guys have. I'm pretty sure it's very limited, but it's kind of a cool concept in terms of understanding the design perspective, and also it is something that is kind of innovative as well from my point of view. So that's why I would like to share it with you guys, and just let me know in comments if you like it or not, and I will also put more and more videos on any comment sections that I see, the views that you guys will give, and also the any particular request that you guys want me to work on, please do let me know. So I already have this particular setup where I have for human face, which I've already downloaded the step file. So some people ask me where can we find the step file, so it's what I use is grabcat.com, and I simply go to GrabCAD. I think I'm already signed in. If I'm not, I can just sign in. Yeah, and you already have everything that you want to, and that's why you can just search anything that you want to, and you can download whatsoever. You can go to library and search it simply, nothing much, like human face or something like that. Let's say, yeah, this was the one that I used. You can simply click on it. It will show you the option to download files, the one, or you can just simply download one file that you would need. Either it's a step file, and in this case it is the step file that I've downloaded itself, nothing other than that. So which you can see right here that I have it. So I'm just going to open it right away, human face, and which is this step file. So let me show you what the final product looks like as far as I know. So this is the product that I made. So this is one of the good features to have a proper beard line. If you guys want to have a proper beard line, that's why I designed it for. So I've hidden this, so it looks something like this. It's very realistic and also something cool to work with, and it's nothing much special about it. It was a simple task, and I will show you how I did it. Just like this. So I go to new file, new. I will click on product, double click on it, then double click on product, right click, go to components, existing components, and then we have the step file, and I click open. So it's going to take some time because it's a different kind of file, and I click OK. You can also do other thing is you can save the step file as dot cat, and from there it will become helpful for you to make changes to whatever the body. Right now also you can make some changes, but they are very limited because it's a different format. But anyways, I mean, whichever way it is, you can simply use in such a way that the thing that I did in the other human faces, I simply extracted all these jaw lines and all the face features, and then I just combined them and made a mask out of it. I can show you again how I did it. It was a very simple process. So I made another product rather than having overlap, because that my main focus was to have just the mask itself so that I can 3D print if I ever need it. So I'm just going to make a new product, or just simply click new part as well. That works fine too. It will automatically generate a sub assembly. You click on the part, and then now you can see I'm already in the generative shift design, so I don't need to focus on many other things to work on. Right now what we are going to work on is extract feature and then mm, join feature as well. So these are the two main features that we will be using. A little bit of extrude as well, just to make sure that there is no gap between the surfaces, and if needed we will also use the intersection of different places. You can see that the model is really very realistic model, and it have like very close dimensions. I never checked the dimension, but I'm just going to have a look like what are the dimensions if I have to have a. So it's about, okay, it's taking the minimum distance. If I say point only to point only, I'm just going to measure it once again. Let's say from this point, it's not picking up the point as well. So I'm just going to click any geometry. From this plane, it looks like very close to it, to the surface. No, any point, point. That's weird. I'm just going to make a point on the surface then. Not letting me do that as well. That's kind of weird. Woohoo. Okay, now we have something. This is 324.5 millimeter, which is about 32 centimeters, and as per my knowledge, 32 centimeters, if I divide it by, it's very small. It's not a realistic model. Well, you can always, the best part about 3D printing is you can always scale according to your requirement. So let's say right now if we have 32 as a model, we can just scale it up. Let's try to do that in Catia. I never tried it personally, but right now I'm more than willing to give it a shot, because we have the option to scale, but that's in the product feature as far as I know. Once if I'm in the sketch I can do that. I never tried it, but I know we can definitely do it one way or the other. And yeah, I mean, if you just want to get started somehow, scaling is one option that you can definitely choose, but you can also scale the model itself of the mask that you are going to design while you are going to 3D print, so it really doesn't matter. I will show you in some other video how to scale the part itself, but it's going to be a long video, so that's why I don't want to be involved in two particular things. And we are just going to start it right now. So just like I took out all the features probably that we are going to use, I'm going to use extract, click on the bag like option, and now I am going to multi-select. You can select everything that you want to. I want this element, yeah, this looks okay to me, looks good, perfect, not bad, good, 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 good. There we go. So I'm just going to multi-select all of them. It can differ on your computer depending on PC to PC, format to format as well, so that's important. So these formats right here, you can see it's very easy, it's nothing complicated. Sometimes it just show some issues sometime, not every time but sometimes. So there we go. Going to just click here again and again, just select all the surface faces that you can possibly see. Definitely it is a possibility because of the graphics and other features. You might forget something, but that's not a big deal because it's okay to have some spaces within the mask. And you're going to do something like this again and again. You can also make half of it and then just mirror it. It all depends on you. I'm going to try making half of it. It all depends what you are looking for. For me, it's just a random project that I want to work on, and that's why it's just like something that I find is kind of fascinating to have because I like having beard, so that's why. That's just my preference. I think this is good enough. Click on close, click OK. So I have the surface ready, which I think is good enough to be called as a beard. And I generally don't need this entire thing, and I will try to eradicate if I can. First of all, I will just join every entity that I just made, which are all these surfaces, and I'm just going to simply shift. Alright, there you go. We have a lot of surfaces. Yep. Join. And try to join all these. Join error. Shows error to us. That's weird. Graphics. Transparency. Let's see. It didn't work for some reason. It just disappeared. That's weird. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm just going to Control Z and have the mask again. I'm just going to make sure. I should have just tried to simply select everything in one shot. That's better. That makes your life easy. Just going to click on all the extracts that I did and try to join them as I go. So this is one. I can get rid of this if I want to. I don't need this. Neither I need this as well. Not this. I was just trying to make it in a hurry, so that's why I just made some extra material. Yeah, this is good enough, I guess. I can just mirror everything that I have. This is the join that I made. Okay. I can also join this whole join with everything that is left, which is this kind of feature, and simple. And I just try to keep things simple and easy so that anyone can understand. Click OK. Extra material, we can just get rid of that. We don't need this. We don't need that. Simply get rid of the extra material. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, join 2 is good enough in my opinion. And now the extra material that we don't need, you can simply hide it off. No, not this. From here all the way till here, hide it off. For some reason I just showed everything. Want to show this only. There we go. I'm just going to mirror this right now. For mirroring, you can go to part design or transformation. Okay, it's not allowing me to have the transformation feature applicable. Alright, no worries. Go back to generative design. From here, for that we need to have a surface. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select join to, and I'm going to add thickness to it, because I completely forgot that we need a part in order to apply any feature. 1 mm is good enough. So now you can see that we have a surface and a solid body as well. Thickness, you can add whatever you want to. I recommend around at least 3 mm to 4 mm for 3D printing. Let's say it 5, let's call it 5 mm. And the direction, you can keep it outwards to make your life easy. No, I think it just showed an error for some reason. Direction preview, you cannot for some reason. Okay, that's weird. I think the direction I changed the direction, that's why it showed up. Anyways, that's perfectly fine. We're just going to get rid of the surface. Now we have the thick surface. I'm just going to get rid of the head as well for now. I'm just going to hide it. Yep, there we go. We have the mask. So now what we can do is we can simply replicate this. So now you can see that also the feature have emerged, which were missing initially. It's asking for mirroring element. There's going to be this plane right here, and it automatically selected the solid. So this is how I completed it. You can also use extrusion of the profiles to intersect. We'll just go back to the shape and try that out. That if I try to make the profiles, I mean, it's all up to you if you want to. Even if you don't want to, you can simply decide not to. Click on profile that you want to extrude, or just join these two profiles as well if you want to. Let's try that out. Join this and this as well. There we go. There's another surface, and then you can extrude it. Hopefully, profile and direction. They're asking for direction. You can try directions. I'm not sure which direction it is going to be. You can see it's going to look something like this. The overlap, you can delete the extra lines, extra part. You're going to delete it. And then you're also going to make another extrusion right here. For now, I'm just going to hide this. I'm going to extrude or extract on this side as well. The same thing. Extract this extra element right here, right. Okay, the back. Don't forget the back. There we go. Looks good. Looks good. And looks good. Click OK, and then what I'm going to do is I can extrude it on both sides. But before that, I have to join them. The surfaces that I extruded. Join. There we go. And now I can just simply extrude them if I want to. And directions, you can try it out. Not X, this time it's going to be, no, not Y, Z, hopefully Z. Yeah, these are the way, that's the way to go. So let's try, let me try 20 and mirror extend both sides. Looks good. Click OK. I'm going to bring the other extrusion as well, which I hid just right now, which is right here. Then I'm going to use the split. What I'm looking for is I want to have this cutting element to be this. Preview. And I want to get rid of the extra material. It's asking me keep only one sub element, and I'm going to say okay. It's asking which one to keep. I'm going to say this one. I'm going to click OK. There we go. Similarly, I can do the same for the bottom, but I don't need to because I already clicked it, I can just simply hide. You can see that this way it is open from here. I think it's because of the extrusion that I took was slightly wrong, because I extruded on both the sides. I don't even need to be honest. I can just get rid of this extrusion if I want to. I'm just going to delete this. I have this extrusion, but at the same time I have this surface. I'm going to split that with respect to this. I'm going to split this surface with respect to right here. Other side, yeah, this is this is the one that we are looking for. I can add thickness to this as well, or it's good enough. And you can see that it looks pretty good. It's not bad. You can bring the face back again. You can see it's going to be the external feature. Definitely it depends on person's face to face, but yeah, it definitely, you can just scale it out according to your facial dimensions, and also work on basis of that. If I see from edge to edge, it is around 92 millimeter, which is very small. About 9 centimeters is very small. It's about half, it's close to half of the scale. It's right now it's around 3 inches from width, and mostly, if I would say, it's your normal facial width is around 8 to 9 inches. So you can just scale it up to 3 times, and then inside the 3D printer, and just make it work according to your facial shape and size. But yes, it is designed in such a way that it should fit your face. And this is how I designed this face right now, and also the human face that I designed initially. The color difference is just because of the, you can simply go to the product and change color. You can just add color, right click properties, go to, I mean my bad, just go to part, right click properties, and just add color. If you want to, orange, red, whichever color you want to, you can just simply add it, and there you go. So that's how you make any design around a given surface body that already exists in real life. In this video case, it was a human face. So thank you so much for watching, and do not forget to subscribe my channel and stay tuned for upcoming new videos. Thank you.